but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this. You're in no.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy! City boy!
Did y'all see this, bro? Did y'all see this? Bro. This disrespectful, arrogant prick, Zelensky, tried to flex. And yo, this is like, I'm in a new world, y'all. Things are transforming in front of us that I don't even think people realize. I've never seen in my life on television this type of conversation back and forth with two leaders that are on these levels. Just like, you're never privy to this. You have never been privy in the history of America to see who was it? I always remember Gorbachev for some reason because of he had the coffee stain, right? And you see new people, there's meetings being had, and I know political dude like that. Like, I've been following politics more as I started paying more taxes, I started paying attention, you guys. But I am freaking out in a good way. But it's just unbelievable to me how things have changed. Like, literally, think about the last administration, the Biden administration. You never got to see his meetings with Zelensky. Like, all these things are just like forbidden and hidden. It's like the door closes, then they come out, we've made a deal. We're giving this many billions of dollars away or whatever, right? Or we didn't make a deal, so blah, blah, blah. I've never in my life seen this type of conversation between leaders on camera. Just, oh yeah, let's get it. That's freaking wild. Anyways, we're going to dive into it. I'm going to come back to this part. I thought the beginning was interesting. I haven't seen all of this, but this clip right that I started this with is what is making the rounds on the internet. And I am in shock and awe. I couldn't believe Zelensky had the audacity. I guess you could call it balls. But Donald Trump ain't the one you want to measure how long your joint is, with. You don't want to measure your balls, man, with him, bro. He's not the freaking one. I don't understand when people are going to get it through their heads, man. I'm not saying he's invincible, but he sure is Teflon Don currently. Like, that's just what it is, y'all. Like, you can be mad if you want, but I won't front. I got this new tape, and it's full of bump. Anyways, we'll come back to this. This is around the 440 mark. I think there's something at the beginning. There's a lot going on here. I thought this was... Actually, let's go.
They are worried that you align yourself too much with Putin. What's your message for them?
Well, if I didn't align myself with both of them, you'd never have a deal. You want me to say really terrible things about Putin and then say, hi, Vladimir, how are we doing on the deal? That doesn't work that way. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America. And for the good of the world, I'm aligned with the world. And I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred. And I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough. But you're never going to get a deal that way. So that's the way it goes. All right, one more question.
Hey, I will respond.
All right. I just thought that was, because when I remember remember the Russia collusion hoax, the lies that Russian collusion, and it all came out that it was all fabricated, all not true. However, people to this day will still say no. Like, I remember there's this boxer that I like. He's the dude who always says, "Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ." That dude on Instagram, he was spreading the Russian collusion disinformation during the right before the election. And I was just like, You know, it's crazy. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know what type of relationship he has with Putin or Kim Jong-un. I don't give a flying about, like, this is my stance. I think it's good he has a good relationship with them. Even though I don't agree with dictators, I don't agree with the way they move. And Zelensky's a dictator on the low, man. If you really watch his moves. Anyways, I digress. I think it's better. You know how they call them frenemies, where they're friend enemies, not an actual friend? That's what it is. It's like, yo, I know Putin has power, whatever. You know, I'd rather him be on the good side of it than the bad side. No one wants to go to freaking World War III. Nobody. I don't know, man. You know, people say this, that, and the other. What if this was blah, blah, blah? Again, the only reason I speak on this is because I pay taxes, and this is where my taxes go. My taxes weren't going here, I would shut the front door straight up. I would shut up. But the more I pay, the more I talk. Because I'm like, dude, what is happening? What is really happening? Anyways, you guys if you haven't seen this whole thing, you guys got to watch it. It's kind of bananas. I've seen like this part right here, and then the part I'm about to play, but I haven't got to the end yet because I was like, dude, I just got to record this. These dudes are snapping. Like, this is like, in this moment, J.D. Vance just starts calling it for what it is, start calling a spade, and Zelensky gets butthurt. And in my opinion, he's damn near threatening America, bro. And all these MFers in America waving Ukrainian flags. Man, oh man, you gonna learn today. All right, let's see what's popping.
During the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling.
You know, actually, let me be somewhat level-headed, because when I hear stuff like that, I get in my you know, man, I don't know if you want to call it ego, like, yo, F you, mother, like that. This ain't the time for that. As I'm listening, rehearing that, he does have a little bit of a language barrier. And on top of that, when he says feel this, I thought he was just saying, like, you know, war is going to come to our doorstep like it has his. But in all reality, because we're in a global network, war does affect everyone, right? So gas prices go up, the price of grain, the price of this, that, and the other. So maybe he meant that. Maybe he meant, hey, you know, because they're over here, they're trying to work a deal. He's trying to get this mineral deal popping and try to alleviate the war, which the fact that Trump said he's going to be he wants to be a peaceful president and just goes out and tries to get that done, I think that's valiant. I don't agree with everything Trump does. Absolutely not. But I think that's cool, man. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. And, you know, Biden and them were not trying to get peace. They were just like, oh, I don't know, man. I just think the peaceful route is better for everybody. You see how many, they said like how many people have died fighting this war? It's actually kind of insane. I forget what the exact number is, but they're saying it's knocking at the doorstep of like the deaths in World War II or World War I, one of the other. And I'm like, for real? Like, it's just because as an American, we chilling over here, right? And so like, we're not seeing this death and destruction, but when you start looking at it, you're like, that's sad. That's just sad. Anyways, you know, I think trying to seek peace is the way. But it just seems like Zelensky's like, no, my way or the highway type of and I don't know. I don't know.
God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to.
Look at Trump. He's giving him direct eye contact. Like, he's on one, man. He ain't messing around.
Dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
I'm very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War III.
what do you
You're
speak about?
gambling with
What do you
World
speak
War
about?
III. And
Yeah.
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's
with
back
all
to
respect to
you.
your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once? This
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States
what
of
are you speaking
America
about?
and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak
Hold on, y'all. What's up? What's up?
At the end of Power Rangers, they didn't win.
Uh-oh.
There's a green Power Ranger now, and they beat them. But I think there's another video, but we have to see if they'll win.
Okay.
This might be a big problem,
Okay, it might be a problem for the Power Rangers.
but
All right.
not for us.
No, not for us as a family. I'll come back up there and finish watching it with you. I'm watching real life Power Rangers fight in real time. The politics and governments and military. Yo, this is insane. This is insane. They're dropping nukes on freaking Zelensky in this. I'm telling you guys, this is history. I've never in my life seen anything like this on television. And not only is it on TV, it's on the interwebs where everyone can see it. That's the most transparent I've ever seen a conversation go with two world leaders like that. That's insane. This is bananas. This is bonkers.
very loudly about the war,
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No.
Can
You've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me.
equipment,
Bro, Trump just pushed him. He pushed him. Bro, this is insane. Trump is heating up. I mean, he took a shot, boy. Bro, this is just wild. I can't believe I'm watching this. Yo.
$150 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
Think about that entitlement. Think about that. He's talking about we've been alone after we've been funding the whole damn war. Well, like most of the funding has become on American shoulder, aka my shoulders, the taxpayers. All the people who ain't paying taxes for real, shut the front door. All the people that ain't in our country, shut the front door. I don't want to hear it. I'm the one paying the taxes.
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me.
equipment,
You invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times thank you to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful.
Bro, this is groundbreaking. This is straight up groundbreaking. Never in my life did I ever see something like this.
You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't- don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low
President.
on soldiers.
What's interesting, though, is as I was about to say, they open the curtains. We're seeing behind the veil. But then I'm just like, yo, the world is a stage. And Trump is used to like that reality TV style. I'm just like, this is kind of interesting, yo. Because you never really know. You never know. I just want world peace, y'all. Can we just have some? Zelensky, can you shut the fuck up, bro, and just let us have world peace for 4 years? Nigga, god damn. Shit. I just want some peace and get back to this shmoney.
soldiers, it would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I want this. Look,
This nigga just did an impression of him to his face. Ah! This is insane.
you could get a ceasefire right now. I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what-
that
what
wasn't
this
with me.
means. It
That was
wasn't
with
with you.
a guy named Biden who was not a smart person.
This
That
is
was
your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you.
Yo, he's pulling receipts. All right, man. Y'all get the picture. Y'all go watch this on your own. Talk to me in the comments. What am I missing? I know some people going to be enraged. Some people aren't. Some people are going to put me on more game because I'm not sitting here going to act like I know everything about geopolitics, right? And there might be some huge things that I'm missing. There might be some advantages financially to America by being engaged in this type of war. There's maybe why those war hawks are always after it, because I live in a military town, right? The biggest city, the biggest military city in America, Colorado Springs. I think it is. If not, it's top 3. But I think it's the biggest military city in America, and I know that these things need a budget to thrive, right? So we'll see the whole outcomes. I'd love to hear from y'all in the comments. I don't know everything. I just kind of get on here and talk shit and tell what I sense and what my gut tells me. But again, I do have a lot to learn and growing to do too. But I just thought this was remarkable. Like, I don't think we've ever seen anything like this in politics, this type of conversation filmed. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I think it is good. It's good to be able to see behind the veil. This is, in my opinion, it's incredible. But then again, it could be all an act. So you guys let me know, man. Holler. Damn.
City boy! City boy!